Dogs. Last year, 16 and 8.
Yep.
Third, straight sets. Haven't won a final since 2015. So really, we're not going to judge the Dogs again until September. They're one of those teams where we expect. Well, I expect them again. They're too disciplined. Their system is too tight. They're going to win plenty of games.
Definitely. I still see the Bulldogs on the right track. You know, like, yeah, they had the hiccups of last season and, you know, with the changing in key positions, and we're not sure if it unsettled them or not. We're not sure if it impacted the back end of the year or not. We'll never know because, unfortunately, they weren't as good at the back end as they were to start or mid-season. But, you know, also fatigue and, you know, and all that. Now, the Dogs will improve again. They're just getting better and better. Every year they'll get better. Leo Thompson, a great addition because they lack a bit of punch and forwards, which we can probably get to. But I mean, the big one that, you know, let's be honest, is the halves. Like, they come into this season now still with a huge question mark over who plays 6 and 7. Like, that's the reality. I think it's even a question mark over them. You know, they're unsure. You got Mitch Woods waiting in the wings. Is Galvin a 7 or not? You know, they keep Burton at 6. Yeah, this is all going to unfold again. So this story is going to be big like it was last year. It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere.
And the first month of the year, whether Bulldogs fans like it or not, and I'm one of them, even though they don't think I am because I'm a realist, it's going to be...
They think you're a rooster, Braith.
Well, then the Roosters think I'm a Bulldog. You can't please everyone. But what I'll say is that whether you like it or not, the first month is going to be high pressure. The first 8 weeks, and all eyes will be on Galvin. All eyes will be on Burton. All eyes will be on that combination. Mitch Woods coming through. What do they do with him? And then it'll be on, okay, they're either going to go great, and if they do go great, they can win a comp.
Yeah.
Or they're going to be having to change it all around again, and there's going to be pressure on Serrato, there's going to be pressure on Gould, and who knows? But that's the reality. There's a couple of scenarios there that's going to play out, and it is, you know, get the popcorn out for the first couple of months of this year.
The beauty of doing the trials on TV is people get to look at these kids. It'd be fascinating. Mitchell Woods has a blinder in one of these trials.
He's a genuine 7. He's a genuine
Well, the
7.
other question seems to be, Braith, when will he be ready for first? Is he ready now? Does he need another year?
20?
I think 19, 20.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it changes, right? Like, you know, yeah, I was playing at that age and I thought I was ready, so I don't know. Like,
I felt for Galvin in this regard. Now, he made his own bed and the people that looked after him made their own bed.
Yeah.
And they got out of the Tigers and they kicked stones and they threatened legal action and they got to the Bulldogs and there was something about the smell of the whole thing. But he got thrown straight in. Is one off season enough?
Yeah.
Because it felt like with Galvin, Braith, he was searching for, almost trying to find out who he was in this team.
He still is.
Which is there was a run where he had 3 games, 3 in a row, and he had a total of 5 runs. And then they played Melbourne, and he had 16 runs in one game.
Yeah.
It's like he's trying to figure out how he fits into this pretty good system.
And you know what? He will figure it out sooner or later, and he'll be a great player for a long time. Like, that's never been the question mark over Galvin. It's just, you know, you mentioned it, the way it all unfolded was not great, not a great look, right? But we've all moved on from that. So that's put to bed this year, which is great. For him and everyone involved, that's gone. Now it's all about a full pre-season at 7. You know, we're all hearing he's trained the house down. He's one of the fittest guys in the competition. And there's no question mark over his ability, his fitness, but again, you know, is he a 5'8" or is he a 7? Can he make that 7 his own? Can he run a football team? Does he know where to get to the right spots on the field to execute the right plays to therefore bring the best out of the players around him? His kicking game, his short kicking game, I think is really good. Can he get his long kicking game right? You know, like, yes, they do have Burton, but do they need to rely on Burton? You know, there's a lot that even as far as, like, you know, you go to Connor Tracy, who was magnificent the first half, 3 quarters of the year because he had a genuine 7 and he played the best footy of his career. As soon as then the mix-up was on, he lost his way, and then they're thinking, you know, who are we going to put it for? Like, so there's a bit of a domino effect from making such a big call that a lot of people just underestimated, you know, like in key positions. And I think it impacted the majority of the squad. Now they've had a full pre-season, Dan, going back to what you said, I think he'll be a lot better for it, and I think it can work. It's just we're going to find
I
out.
reckon they made a calculated gamble, took a calculated gamble, because it was round 14 that Galvin made his debut. They probably thought, there's going to be bumps along the way, but you know what? 3 months is enough time, and they never worked it out.
Yeah.
All right, there's no order for this, by the way. I'm just going by what producer Mitch and producer Mick have put up. By the way, Dogs, Gaines, Leo Thompson, Sean O'Sullivan, Cade Dykes. Hope it happens for Cade Dykes, that poor bugger.
Knee reconstructions,
Losses, Reid Marnie. So Bailey Hayward we expect to be 9.
Yep.
Drew Hutchison, Toby Sexton, the big one. Blake Taff, Blake Wilson off to Manly. Curtis Moran, I think, is off to the Gold Coast. Right.